Is Russia using the war in the Middle East to spread disinformation about Ukraine? Russia has long spread disinformation about Ukraine, but analysts say the Kremlin is now switching up its messaging. According to EU versus Disinfo, pro-Kremlin narratives are increasingly focusing on tensions in the Middle East and Iran, attempting to link Ukraine to the regional crisis. In early March, Moscow-based analyst and supporter of the war in Ukraine, Sergei Polatev, wrote that a prolonged conflict in Iran would draw attention away from Kiev. Pro-Kremlin outlets have also circulated claims suggesting that Ukraine could stage an incident to regain Western attention. Russia's foreign ministry spokesperson, Maria Zakharova, repeated similar allegations, citing reports that Ukraine might attack NATO countries and blame Moscow. But European leaders have rejected the idea that the crisis in the Middle East could weaken Western pressure on Russia. Speaking alongside Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on the 13th of March, French President Emmanuel Macron said Russia would be mistaken if it believed that the conflict could bring it any strategic relief. He added that the G7 would under no circumstances reconsider sanctions, although the US has eased its ban on Russian oil, calling it a short-term measure to stabilize global markets. Macron's remarks came after Putin said in early March that Moscow was ready to work with the Europeans, but needed signals that they are ready and willing. The statement followed warnings from Putin that Russia could halt energy supplies to Europe and redirect them to Asia. Meanwhile, on the 14th of March, the European Council renewed individual sanctions against Russia, but European leaders seem to be divided. Belgium's Prime Minister Bart De Wever told the newspaper L'Echo that Europe should consider a deal with Moscow to end the war in Ukraine and restore cheaper energy.